Hello ladies and gentlemen, in this video I'll show you how to make a button that will call a phone number whenever you press it. As you can see on the screen here, I've got my iPhone running my React Native application. I've got my actual phone, since this won't work in the simulator, and over here I've got my code. To start off with, let's open our components directory, go into app components and create a new file called PhoneButton.js. This will hold our components, so let's import React from React. And let's import button and another component called linking from React Native. Then we'll export the default class PhoneButton, which extends a React.component. We'll fill in our render method in just a second. First, let's go into the index file and import PhoneButton from PhoneButton. And we'll export it so it's available in other files. Save that. Now in our render method we want to return a button, and we want to override a few properties of the button. First, let's add this.props so that any properties we don't override will be carried through into the button. Then we want to add an onPress event, which we'll call this.onPress. And up here we'll define onPress. And this is where we will hold the logic to actually perform the phone call. So there are two things you need to do. One, you need to format a very specific URL, and second, you need to open the URL. For phones, what you need to do is prefix the phone number with the words TEL and a colon. So let's create a variable called URL, and we'll do TEL colon plus, and we'll grab this.props.title, assuming that the title of the button is the actual phone number. Then we're going to use the linking component and say linking.openURL, and we'll give it that URL. So we'll save that and jump over to our test screen where we can import the phone button from our app components. And in our view, we will create a phone button and we'll give it a title with a fake phone number, let's say 555-123-4567. And if we save it and let it reload, we should see a button with a title of 555-123-4567. And when we click the button, it should try to call that phone number. So I'm going to click it now. And as you can see, it brings up the dialog for calling that phone number. And actually, I need to click it on my phone. Now, one additional thing you could do if you want, it's optional, but you could try to sanitize the title a little bit and remove the non-digit characters. You can do that fairly easily with a regular expression, something like title equals this.props.title.replace, and then if you use \D, that will get anything that's not a digit, and basically you would want to replace it with nothing. And that would strip out anything that's not a numeric character. But for the iPhone at least, that's optional. As long as it looks like a phone number, it should work. And now you've got a nice button that will call a phone number whenever you press it. Thanks for watching the video.